Before we start, actually, I just wanted to say, in case there are any Saudi Arabians watching tonight, that we're not, over the next 25 minutes, going to say anything derogatory about your nation. Because we feel that you are wonderful, warm-hearted people with a fantastic culture and an awful lot of oil. And if you want to execute your princesses, well, fine by us, you know, go ahead, as many as you like. Actually, you could have one of ours if you... or two, to be exact. But anyway, I mean, the main point is that, you know, I think, for one, that Britain would be a much better country if it had a really strict system of discipline like yours. And I think it's a great pity that we can't afford to, because, you know, if we did, rich Arabs wouldn't be able to come over here and gamble and screw and get pissed.
Could I have a good time, please, my dear?
Don't go with just anybody.
Luncheon voucher?
Do nicely, sir.
1 minute, please. 20 seconds, please.
Again.
Mrs. Thatcher has again intervened to stop British athletes going to Moscow.
And fears for President Carter's sanity increase after he was seen at a protest rally calling for his own resignation.
Even for international statesmen, dental hygiene can be a real problem. Come the big day, other world leaders keep their distance. In today's world, halitosis and trench mouth can make the difference between peace and war. It took a Nobel Prize winner to crack the problem. And now, with Dr. Menachem Begin's kosher gum salve, you can feel confident. Time after time. Let Dr. Begin put your money where your mouth is. Works for armpits, too.
And now lot 174, gentlemen. The Cayman Penny Blue. And I don't think I need to say anything more about it than that. The Cayman Penny Blue. So I'll take the bidding at $1 million, please. $1 million. $1 million. $1.5 million. $2 million. 2 million, 2.5 million, 2.5 million, 3 million, 3 million, 3.5 million, 4 million, 4 million, 4.5 million, 5 million, 5 million, 5.5 million, 6 million, 6 million, 6 million, 6.5 million, 7 million, 7 million, 7.5 million, 7.5 million, 8 million, 8 million, 8 million, 8 million, 8 million back. Thank you. And now, lot 175, another Cayman blue. Anyone?
28 minutes. Just after 28 minutes to 10.
Oi, come on, you two. This is in a disgraceful condition. I want this train in a fit state to leave in half an hour, you understand? Now, come on, get on with it, for God's sake.
Nasty things about you.
We apologise for the late arrival of the 1430 from York, and for the very, very late arrival of the 1820 down.
Mrs. Cynthia Payne, the woman who ran a brothel for top VIPs, is to make a strong appeal to the House of Lords when they call round next Thursday. And we've just received police film of another woman suspected of entertaining large numbers of VIPs in her London home.
Like a single room for the night, please.
Yes, sir. That'll be £75 in advance, please.
£25 for a single night?
Uh-huh.
You can't charge that.
Tomorrow's World.
And laymen.
Bloody jumped up carpet salesman.
Until now. Because
The Irish mosquito that caused malaria.
3, 2, 1. You know, I think this is really pathetic. I reckon, you know, he doesn't even know the rules
Let's have a
himself.
look at your MacGuffin, shall we?
Terrible. No. Oh, no, now this really is the pits. This is absolutely the pits. I don't think there is...
Remember Queen's Hat, the TV game that enabled you to influence real events at the touch of a button. Now from Etel comes a new range that brings the real world right into your own sitting room with games like Chappaquiddick, Amico Cadiz, Planning Permission, and Royal Revenge.
The Queen today presided over the state opening of Lord Goodman's new fridge. At Whipsnade today, a visiting group of veterinary surgeons were taught how to give the kiss of life to a giraffe.
All right. You make one move, and you're a dead man.
Mr. Milbank?
Yes?
Mr. Richard Milbank?
Yes?
Bad news, I'm afraid, sir. Your daughter's been kidnapped.
Oh, no! Man! Tracy's been kidnapped again! What are the police doing about it?
I wouldn't know, sir. I'm from the Daily News. The kidnapper contacted me first, you see.
Yes, all right. And how much is it this time?
£20,000.
No. How am I going to raise...
No, that's for you. That's for
me?
you. Yeah, for the story, you know.
Oh, I see.
About her harrowing experience at the hands of her brutal captors.
Oh, fine.
How she was convinced she was going to die.
Right,
how
fine.
she lived for 3 months
Yes,
on
that's
nothing
fine.
but the bark of a sycamore. That's
Sycamore.
all.
Good, yes, that is. Yes, good, fine.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, last time there was a ransom mentioned.
Ah, yeah, ransom, yeah. They're asking for, how much was it you wanted, Arthur?
Oh, 15,000.
Ah, you're the kidnapper.
Yeah. Arthur Foster, pleased to meet you.
Scum. Now look, my daughter is a very delicate child indeed, and if you so much as harm a hair on her
He
head...
hasn't. Look, can we leave your daughter out of this for a
Yes,
moment?
right,
Now,
yes,
do I get the story?
Well...
Come on, I mean, look, even after you've paid him, you're going to be 5,000 in pocket, aren't you?
Oh, that's true, yes. But he'll be getting 3 times as much as me, isn't that right?
Well, I kidnapped her.
But I've got all the worry and anguish, for God's sake.
That's true, actually. He's got a point there, Arthur. You couldn't come down a bit, could you?
Well, leave it out. Why don't you go up a bit?
What do you got your overheads?
Well, I could maybe get it up to 22 grand, but for that, it's going to have to be down a quarry with Peruvian bandits or something
No,
like
look,
that.
if we're going to talk details, come inside.
Thank you very much.
Do you want to go?
Yes, bring her in.
Daddy?
Do we have to go through this rigmarole every time you want a new car? You have to ask your mother.
I'll get it, darling.
Freeze! This is the American Marines.
Are you the Ayatollah Khomeini?
No.
Is here the American Embassy?
No. No, it's not.
Tehran?
No. Brentford.
Ah, shit!
My Lord Mayor and Lady Mayoress, Bishop Fothergill, Lord Tidemount, Sir Arthur Scrope, the Duke of Sudbury, Chief Justice Patching, Rabbi Goldberg, Minister, and the Right Honourable Member for Fastnet South. It is a great honour to welcome such a noble gathering to this splendid occasion. All that remains for me to say is, the tarts are upstairs, and don't forget your luncheon vouchers.
Hello. Well, at this point, we wanted to do a sketch set in a bomb-proof bunker during the forthcoming nuclear holocaust. But, well, in fact, we wanted to do the whole of the rest of the series in a bomb-proof bunker, but apparently there's been a bit of a run on the bunkers over the past few days, and neither Mel nor I have had the time, what with rehearsals and so on, to become an MP. So the only bomb-proof bunker we could get was this little model here. And anyway, in this sketch, I was going to play Mark Phillips, and Mel.
Yep, I was going to be Princess Anne again, I'm afraid. Yeah, and here I am in the fallout shelter at Gatcombe Park.
Oh, where's Mark got to? Oh, come home, Mark.
Sorry, darling. I've been off downstairs checking the grub. There's enough to last for months. Yum, 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 yum.
Oh, Mark. Mark, isn't it lovely? It's just like Noah's Ark. 2 of us, 2 corgis, 2 Persian cats, 35 horses. Oh, still, I do feel a bit sorry for the proles outside, you know.
Oh, don't be sorry for them, darling. They're the lucky ones.
Are they? Why?
Well, don't mind about that, darling. We've got a whole new world to build. Get these boots off, will you? Yes, I quite agree. No doubt, Luke.
Responding to calls for better civil defence in case of nuclear attack, the Mayor of Dublin today laid the foundation stone of the first in a series of high-rise bomb shelters.
Bibi Narayini, the man who cycled around the world, has been recounting some of the horrifying moments of his trip. He was attacked by dogs in Algeria, menaced by rogue elephants in Kenya, and in England he ate in a motorway cafe.
After failing to reach the charts yet again, the Nolan sisters have decided to change their image. A protest against a current shortage of batteries was staged today by the Association of Pacemaker Users. And Dr. Schlesingham, you maintain that the so-called domino theory, which used to be applied to Southeast Asia, can now equally well be applied to the situation in the Middle East.
Oh, that's absolutely right. Yes, it certainly applies in this case.
I wonder if, for the benefit of the people at home, you could demonstrate the theory for us.
Oh, yeah, sure. Well, this domino theory basically says that if one country falls to communism, then the rest of the countries will follow it. They will all fall as well.
Yes,
so you see, if that country falls like that there, then if this country falls like that, you see, then they should fall, actually. I think somebody stuck the buggers down.
Hello! Hello there. I'm sorry to disturb you. Hello there. Hello, chaps. Hello. I have this marvelous invention, you see. Fantastic new invention. Language. You see, instead of using noises like ugh, you use lots of different noises, and you give them associated meanings, and you make words. And of course, you probably wouldn't understand this yet, but you see, these words and things, you can really express quite complicated ideas, and with the use of syntax and grammar things.
Je l'ai tué parce que je déteste les...
Hi. You know, feeding 5,000 hungry mouths wasn't easy for a working Messiah, especially if he had as much housework to do as I do. So how much easier it would have been if new instant pot meals had been available then. Just add boiling water to one of these delicious fish and loaf-flavoured instant snacks and a tasty meal in seconds, with enough left over to fill 12 baskets. New instant pot meals. It's a bloody miracle. This is disgusting.
It seems, does it not, that every week there's a new rumor about which lucky girl Prince Charles is in love with. Well, today I can reveal the new romance in the life of our bachelor prince. Indeed, I can tell you who he is to marry. Prince Charles will definitely wed the barking play leader,
With your desert boots and your baggy suits, you were the sharpest mod in school. Your groovy threads turned 1,000 heads, but you never lost your kingly cool. Hanging out with the gang at the barber's shop with a haircut they called a riding crop. You got the other kids going to a naval tailor, 'cause all the rude boys love a sailor. Mod monarch, you got a lot of regal soul. We want a mod monarch, Johnny, you're the very straight, but you never changed, and now you're back in style. The average guy wants to be like you, so they copy everything you do. They want flying lessons, they want to go solo. The kids on the corner are playing bowler. Mod Monarch, you got another regal soul. We want a Mod Monarch, Johnny, you're the king of rock and roll. Johnny, you're the king of rock and roll. It's just too much that you're so in touch with a rough, tough modern world. We're all dead loyal to the rockin' royal. You're the dream of every girl. The way you let it all hang out when you strut your stuff on a walkabout. Well, Donny and Maria nowhere, mister, compared to you and your cute sister. Mod Monarch, you got a lot of regal soul. We want a Mod Monarch, Johnny, you're the king of rock and roll. Johnny, you're the king of rock and roll. Mod Monarch, you got a lot of regal soul. We want a Mod Monarch, noise down with you. Shut up! Keep your bloody noise down, you long-ass layabouts! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! She makes so bloody too.